So in today's video, I'm going to tell you how you can grow your very own YouTube channel starting with 0 subscribers and 0 views. Starting a YouTube channel can be fairly hard, especially if you're starting out from zero, starting out from scratch essentially. And it's very rare that you see someone rising to the top very quickly. It usually will take you a long time before you get the ball rolling and you start getting subscribers and views and comments people are engaging on a regular basis. So what does it actually require to start your own YouTube channel? What should you think about? How should you approach it? And what should you essentially do in order to grow your YouTube channel? Well, there are some things that I've personally learned from having a YouTube channel and creating content for many years. Even before my channel at the moment, I used to create YouTube videos from a very young age on various types of channels and various types of content. And I've been there making those low quality videos with 1 or 2 views. And I've been there making videos that gets millions of views or hundreds of thousands of views. So I understand a lot of what's going on for various types of topics and things that you can do on YouTube. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of narrow it down in a video and tell you about what I think is the most important aspects to think about when you grow your YouTube channel. So starting off, before I even go on to my list of topics I've written down, is that you should make sure that you are very consistent if you're looking to grow your YouTube channel. Even if you're starting out and you upload content every day for a whole, let's say a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then you stop, obviously you're not going to be consistent enough, because if you stop at a point, people are going to unsubscribe, people are not going to find you anymore. So you want to make sure you are consistent with your content and try to upload at least on a schedule or as much as you can. In my case, I try to upload at least 1 video a week. And I've been following this for a while, but I've had my patches as well where I go 2 or 3 months without any videos at all. So it can definitely happen, and if it's not your full-time job, it's definitely acceptable. But if you want to succeed on YouTube, you should be consistent, and I even fail at that myself. So that is just something I bring out there. It's hard to be consistent, but it's definitely something that's super important. So starting off, you want to find your niche. So finding your niche can be fairly simple. If you have a hobby, if there's something you do in your free time, so maybe you do photography, or you love cats, or you do baking, or you do cooking, if you do yoga, if you exercise, whatever you do, there is a demand for it on YouTube. It can be something as silly as collecting pens, unique pens, or collecting cameras. There's basically people interested in anything on YouTube. But something you have to consider is that the more niche your topic is, the less views you'll have and the less reach you can have as well. But just to give you a crazy example, one day I stumbled upon a YouTube channel with millions of subscribers, and all it was uploading was just videos on ants. And his videos are super high quality, and he keeps his ants at his home, and he records and he makes stories about his ants, and it's very engaging, and it's definitely high quality content. And even though I'm not personally interested in ants, I still watched a couple of his videos. So just make sure you pick something that you personally love doing and that you can actually produce content about, and that should be a good starting point for your channel. And you can just go ahead and change your videos at any point. You don't have to get stuck with your niche forever. So if you feel like you're making videos on something that maybe you lost interest for, you want to do something else, is definitely doable. So don't feel like you're stuck when you make your choice. But I would just recommend you to start off with some kind of niche, and then once you've gotten started, you can change it later on. So once you have found out what niche you want to create content for, let's say cooking or baking, you want to make sure you have some kind of research behind your niche. So if you're into cooking and baking, for example, maybe there is a new hot trending topic or challenge that people are doing. Maybe everyone is baking crazy cakes or crazy cookies, or maybe everyone is making spicy food. So it's kind of up to what's trending on YouTube. So you can just go ahead and do some searching, see what the bigger channels are uploading, what type of content are people or majority of people watching in this specific niche or topic, and then kind of base that off on your research on what potential topics you can talk about on your channel as well. You can also try to figure out what kind of topics always have a big search demand, or always people are looking for it. So this can be something as simple as how to make a pancake, or how to boil an egg. These are things that people search for all the time because there are always new people coming onto YouTube and they forgot how to boil an egg, or there's someone who just became a teenager and they have to boil their egg for the first time. There's always these topics that people come back to. So it can be like how to make a pizza, like very simple things that people search for, and there will always be more and more people searching for that topic. So if you have a video, for example, that ranks #1 in YouTube for how to make a pizza, you're obviously gonna get majority of the views because people just want to see how to make a pizza, and then they're most likely just gonna take your recipe and do it themselves. You can also look at yearly topics. So yearly topics can be, for example, Christmas food to make in 2020 or Christmas food to make in 2019. So every year it will change because people are searching for the current year because they want the newest recipes or newest trends. This example here can be the new iPhone 2020 because people want to learn about the new iPhone in 2020. So there are some topics which are yearly or they have some kind of a seasonality to them. So you want to make sure you can make videos on that specific thing as well. And back to that, we also have the seasonality topics. So if you have Christmas coming up or Halloween coming up, you can make cookies for Halloween and cookies for Christmas. And that kind of gives you some ideas on what kind of content you can create as well. So you can kind of incorporate this into all of them. So you can have how to bake Christmas cookies 2020, how to bake Christmas cookies 2021, and so on and so forth. So you always have some kind of content you can create. Obviously, you can go back and change the title of your videos to 2021 if you want to. But uploading new content can also be good, especially if people are searching for 2021 and they kind of want that new content. So jumping into the third step I would recommend you to do, and that's going to be look at the main channels under your niche. So who's the biggest person under your niche? Like who is the best at doing baking videos? What does this person do? So what do they include in their titles? What do they include in their thumbnail? What do they write in their description of the video? How much do they engage with their followers? Do they answer comments under their videos? How often do they upload on their channel? What tags do they use in their videos? How does their thumbnail look like? What do they include in their thumbnail? Do they use their red arrows, or what are they using? Because different topics on YouTube usually have kind of a trend when it comes to their thumbnail. So people who watch that specific topic are usually used to a certain type of thumbnail, and that's the content they're gonna click on because they kind of know what they're gonna get when they click on that thumbnail. So you want to make sure you kind of stay within what everyone else is doing, but also sticking out with your own branding. So once you have done that research on the main competitors in your niche, not really competitors, but other people that are doing similar content to you, I would obviously try to replicate it as good as possible. But you don't want to just straight up copy someone else's thumbnail, someone else's title or description. What you do is just take it as inspiration and then make your own twist on it. You want to brand yourself, you want to brand your channel. You can add your specific colors to your channel, your specific colors to your YouTube thumbnails. Just make sure that when someone watches your video, they really feel like, oh, I know exactly who this is. And when they come back to another video, they should be able to remember the branding itself, or the feeling of the video, the feeling of the editing. Something that really makes you stick out so people do remember who you are. And when they see the color red, for example, I think of Marcus Brownlee. So it kind of goes together, right? Because you have that branding, and when people see that color, or they kind of get that feeling about your channel. So branding is going to be super important for your channel. So the final thing I would recommend you to think about when you're growing your YouTube channel is going to be to market yourself. So once you have created your topic, you know what niche you have uploaded your videos, and you've done your titles, your descriptions, your thumbnails, everything is perfect. How do you get your very first views? Well, obviously it could be a good idea to get your friends to watch your videos and make sure they actually watch the whole video, because what YouTube looks at is engagement. How long are people watching these videos? So having people actually watching your videos for a long time, your friends, could be a good idea just to get more initial views on your channel, and also maybe ask them to engage by giving you likes or maybe leaving a comment. Things like that can be super useful in the beginning, because imagine if you found a YouTube video that has 0 views, 0 likes, 0 comments. It's not going to be as engaging, and you're not going to expect any kind of good quality content from that channel. So you're most likely just going to jump off that video. Once you have gotten your friends to watch your videos or left comments or leaving likes, you can always go to Reddit or Facebook. So let's start with Facebook. On Facebook, there are groups about everything. If you have a specific breed of cat, you can join a group about it, and people are all they're talking about is that specific breed of dogs. If you have a specific type of camera that you record your videos for, there are a group for that as well. If you drink a specific type of coffee, there is a group for that as well. So there really is everything on Facebook, and there are groups for everything. So if you have your niche, you know what you're going to talk about, you can go to Facebook and try to join these groups which are talking about your topic. And then you can just market your videos in that group, and then at the same time market your videos in those groups. But you want to make sure that the way you approach the marketing is not going to be very spammy. So you want to make sure maybe you write some funny comment or something. Just make sure whatever you're posting in these Facebook groups are actually following the rules of the group itself, and it's not very spammy. So just try to approach it in a very natural and engaging way. So let's jump into Reddit. So Reddit is going to be kind of the same thing as Facebook. Reddit will have a bunch of different topics that you can choose from. So some people are talking about website design or marketing or just funny memes. There's going to be all these different Reddit pages that you can engage in and market your YouTube channel and your videos if the Reddit itself is allowing for self-promotion. So take that into account. You don't want to get banned on Reddit, because a lot of these groups will actually have rules that you're not allowed to market yourself or post your own videos. So make sure you check that first before you start posting your videos, and make sure that the videos you're posting are actually relevant to that Reddit page. But that is going to be it for this video. Make sure you get out there, you start producing your own content, you make some research about other channels, you research your topic, what can you improve on your videos, how to make your videos better. You don't have to have an expensive camera, you can use your iPhone. There's people who literally make videos with their webcams. Some people just record their foot and they still get millions of views. So don't have any excuses that you don't have the right equipment or you don't have the perfect microphone. Just do your best with what you have and keep that consistency, and eventually you'll see growth on your YouTube channel. Hopefully you learned something new. If you did, please make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, feel free to comment. I try to answer as many comments as I can. But this will be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.